Hello. So, maybe we go ahead and delete that previous thing. Basically, I made a Grelf morning post accidentally just for the Grelf Mafia, which is my little community. I don't really know what the point is. Anyway, if you weren't in the Grelf Mafia thing, you wouldn't have been able to see it or even join it, so there's not really much point of that one. Because I was wondering why nobody joined. Usually we have like one or two people. Yeah, so I made a new one. I didn't really get that far into it. But, good morning, Hederica. Good morning to my fellow Hedericans. This is Gerbert the Grelf with another Grelf morning. Now, I reserve the right to not do Grelf mornings. You might think, hey, it's been a while since we've had a Grelf morning, and it's not video. It's just audio. Audio is easier for me to just do really quickly, but I do reserve the right to stop whenever I feel like it. Because you never want to feel like you're forced to do something. And it's not like people like them that much. People don't like the Grelf mornings that much that it's like I have to. Anyway, a lot of the reason I've been slacking on the Grelf mornings is because things have been very busy for Grelf. For me personally, for the project, things have been very busy. I've been running around. A lot of people have been chatting with me about different stuff. We got a lot of stuff cooking. I'll post some stuff that we've done recently. So the most recent thing was a little interview that this guy claiming, what is this? Claiming to be the founder of Grelf did. I wouldn't believe him. I don't think that's the fact. I'm Grelf. I'm the Grelf. So I don't know how you can be more of the Grelf than I am because I'm the Grelf. But I guess it's a good interview. What else did we do? We did a couple articles. We got a couple articles. Now, some people pointed out that some of the stuff in the article was incorrect. It was quickly corrected because I told the guy, I'll level with you. I'll basically tell you what happened. So a guy approached me and was like, hey, if you put our logo on your site, we write about meme coins. If you put our logo on your site, we'll write you a free article. And like everybody you deal with now, of course, the entire article was like auto written by AI, was not like checked through. It just asked AI about the Grelf website, which the Grelf website's not exactly the best place to get information about Grelf. We should probably fix that. But it was full of errors. So basically, I just wrote it for him. I just wrote out a lot of stuff for him. And said, yeah, put this in your article. And then the article came out. There were still some errors and we fixed them. You might ask, what's the point? What do you get from that? Honestly, I just had some stuff that I wanted people to know about Grelf, that I wanted people to understand about Grelf. And I wanted that to be searchable on a search engine, right? So AI can, next time AI can look at hopefully that article and get some information from that. Search engine can pull that up and people can learn a little bit about Grelf. So that's why basically I've been meaning to put a little journal entry about myself and my life on the Grelf site for a while, but I felt like this was an easier way to get some information out without just sitting down and being like, this is a page about Grelf facts. I should probably still do that at some point, but that was the point there, just to get some information out on the interwebs, because it's hard to find specifics. If you're in the Grelf community, all the little inside jokes and lore and stuff, but it's hard for new folks to get a lowdown. I should probably make another video being like, this is what it's about. It's tough. Let's see. Where's the other article? I see that, but I want to see the original. There it is. So we did 2 articles, Grelf, an interview one, and then a general summary one. And what else happened this week? Also, a new Explain Like I'm Grelf video finally dropped. We recorded this one. Several weeks ago. So I was kind of surprised it took this long to drop. Let's go ahead and pin that as well. It's been a busy week for Grelf. It's been a bit of a busy week. Let's see here. Man, Bonzo posts a lot. I'm like, I mean, that was just this week. All right, here. I guess it was this week. Was it last week? I'm not so good with time. But here's just a bunch of stuff. I guess that's what I'll use this for. Is just a consolidation of a bunch of, let's see here, a bunch of the stuff that we've done recently. And, we're cooking. There's a lot of stuff coming for Grelf. You'll see. Some stuff will be coming by the end of this month. I can't say specifically. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Some stuff will be coming by the end of this month. Some will take a little time, but a lot of stuff's cooking for Grelf. I've been talking to a lot of people about Grelf stuff. I never anticipated this would end up being such a large percentage of my time. Is talking about myself, the Grelf, and also just talking about this weird meme coin project thing. But for whatever reason, there has been, it's always interesting, there's been a lot of energy surrounding Grelf. A lot of people are interested in talking about it. A lot of people want me to come on things, do interviews, jump on a Twitter space or two. I was on the Genzio Media meme coin Twitter space, because someone invited me. That doesn't always happen. It's been very active. Lately. And that's interesting because the market is not great. I mean, Grelf's doing okay. Grelf's number one meme coin on Hedera. Whoa, yeah. But he could be doing better, token wise, volume wise, market cap wise. Grelf could be doing a lot better. But it's just interesting that usually the times where where Grelf's doing really well, it doesn't always coincide with the market in general doing well. In fact, it often does not. Usually H-bar is doing really badly when Grelf is doing well. It's just interesting that, there's partnerships going on with Grelf. There's, I'm more and more visible than ever before with Grelf. People were recognizing Grelf more and more and more. But it does not, you would think with a meme coin it would, but it does not necessarily coincide with price action. Further cementing that I like doing stuff with Grelf because I like it. I enjoy it. But I do not, I'll just state this, I do not do it to pump the price of Grelf. It's been over 2 years. I've learned at this point, there's no direct correlation between my effort and number go up. It doesn't work like that. Maybe it should work like that. I'm not in charge of that. But it doesn't work like that. So I just do it because I like it. But it's just funny to me, a lot of people asking about Grelf, like, hey, can we do a partnership or can we make some fun content? Can we do a video or something? And I'm like, yeah, I'm really busy. I did the meme race thing recently. I'll just find a link to that. Yeah, I did the, let's go ahead and pin that. There we go. Did the Grelf meme race. Now, the Grelf meme race was pretty interesting. Because my intention with partnering with Meme Job and doing a stream where we held this meme race, essentially, if you don't know, we held, people fill out a form. They say their idea. We're like, okay, hold on to that idea. We'll tell you when you can make your meme coin. So there's not people trying to copy you, blah, blah, blah. There's a bit of a filtering process. We did it. And my intention was to hopefully inject some life back into Meme Job. Because I like the Head Starter team. They're cool guys. And I thought, hey, I'll help them out. I'm nice like that. And I set up a lot because the concept was mine. Pretty much the entire structure was my idea. and they were gracious enough to let me do whatever I wanted. Uh, my intention was to, inject some life and activity back into Meme Job, but what I ended up doing was just televising and showing simply how dead Meme Job is right now, because we basically had there's 4 slots. There's 4 slots, and pretty much only 6 people even filled out the form. Now, if there was no reward, I'd understand that. But the top person would get $100, almost $200 worth of Galaxy. The second person gets $100 worth of Galaxy. The third place person gets $50 to $80 worth of Galaxy. I mean, if you just threw all you had to do was throw a random ID in there. You didn't even have to have much of a description. It could be it's a Gorbish. Say, here's a Gorbish. You didn't have to even say anything. I probably would have picked it if you said, here's a Gorbish. I would have picked it for the meme race. Pretty much everybody got picked. The majority of people who applied got picked. And man, was it just dead. It was just dead. Pretty much nobody wanted to buy anything. They put a $5, $10 in. One project, the project that won was pretty clearly just one guy pumping it. And, honestly, I can't blame him because, he pumps it himself. He gets the $180 worth of Galaxy at the end. And when the stream ends, you just sell. And that's what happened to, one project didn't get any buys. The dev or whatever bought. One project didn't get any buys. The other 2 projects got a few. But they still got the Galaxy tokens. Everybody except for the guy who didn't get any buys got lots of money in the Galaxy token for just participating. But nobody really wanted to buy anything. It was pretty funny. Some people are like, oh man, sorry we're so dead. I mean, it is what it is, right? I'm not bothered by it. I wasn't oh, it didn't go how I expected. I mean, that was kind of funny that it didn't, I like being surprised that it didn't go how I expected. My only regret is that I was trying to put a little life in the Meme Job. And we had said previously, oh, if it goes really well, we'll do these regularly. The stream actually went okay. I mean, the stream got 800 views, 900 views, which for a random thingy is pretty good. For a random thingy on Hadar, anyway, is pretty good. I mean, the post got 4,000 impressions. I don't really know how impressions work. I think Twitter kind of inflates those, but it did okay. I mean, it did pretty good. It did above the level that we thought we would keep doing it, but considering how dead it made Meme Job look, I don't think we're gonna do that again. Because I don't think it really put them in a good light. I don't think it really showed them. I don't think it really showed them good there. So we're probably not gonna do that again, unless things really pick up later with Meme Job. I don't know. I mean, my perspective on Meme Job tokens is obviously biased, so maybe I won't talk about it. But yeah, that was just an interesting thing we did. Because while we were in the planning process, I said multiple times, hey, and if it's a flop, we won't do it again. That's always built in. I never expect or imagine that things are going to be a huge hit or go on for, years. You just got to try stuff. You just got to try new stuff. Because I just took this concept to them and just, pitched it to them, said, hey, this might be fun. I'm doing that all the time. I think that's a big differentiator between me and a lot of other projects is I'm always bothering people. Well, upon reflection, I'm pretty sure that's the same with me and other projects. We are all bothering people. I don't think that's unique to me, but I mean specifically bothering people with new and, creative things that we can possibly do with each other. For instance, since there's only 3 people listening, and probably maybe one of you is actively listening, I recently, as an example, pitched to Hashback. I was like, hey, we should put on like a silly made up awards show with Grelf as the host and give out like, some real awards like, oh, good community member, and like some like fake or silly or joke awards like best Hedera rug. I just think it'd be funny. I just think it'd be a funny thing to do. And I'm doing stuff like that all the time. Like I'll reach out to people and be like, hey, you want to partner on this? Or is there something we can do together? Or, cause you have to keep trying stuff. If you got a meme coin, you can't just, your entire existence, right? Can't just be posting JPEGs to Twitter. Like, I mean, my stuff, a lot of it boils down to activity on Twitter. I get it. That's where everybody is. But you can't just be posting JPEGs with your meme coin token logo face on some other meme that was already created on Twitter. That cannot be. I do it too. But that cannot be 99.9% of what you're doing. Because you're just a Twitter account at that point. Your project is just a Twitter account at that point, You're not really a meme coin. You're really a Twitter account coin at that point. So you always got to be doing new stuff. You got to be trying stuff out. You got to be failing. There's no stakes. Oh, the Grelf meme race didn't go well. So what? I'm Gerber the Grelf. I'm an idiot. I'm not perfect. But if you don't try new stuff, if you don't keep trying to work with people and finding out things you can do, you're just going to become a Twitter account coin. Which I think we can all agree. We don't really need more of those. Do we? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I guess that's my advice to people. And not just if you're a meme coin, if you're a real project, like, try to think outside the box. Try to think outside the box. I could have just been posting just images, right? But number one, that's boring. 2 is, two, that's boring. And 3, that's very boring. I wouldn't be doing it this long if it was just that. I need some kind of challenge. I need some kind of thing to be working on. And if you just look at what you're, here's the thing that I think is interesting about meme coins that not a lot of people think about is there are no limits. People all try, well, not all, but most people, when they make a meme coin at this time, in the present, they try to fit some weird image of what they think a meme coin should be. Oh, I have to do it this way. I have to have a roadmap. I have to have an NFT collection. I have to promise this. I have to roll out staking eventually. Guys, there's no structure. You can literally do anything. The definition of meme coin is so completely vague and loose. You can do whatever you want. You can do anything. Anything. You could just only post pictures of barcodes at your local grocery store every single day if you wanted to. And honestly, if you did that, you'd probably be more successful than some of these people who are trying to fit this formula. There's no formula. Meme coin is creativity in a general sense. Unfortunately, I don't see a lot of creativity. I see some. Unfortunately, but I don't see a lot of creativity in meme coins. I try my best to be creative. I try my best to have fun with it. Because I don't think it's about making money. If that's your first concern, you should have a stable investment portfolio. You should have a Roth. You should have an IRA. You should have a 401k. If you just care about making money, put your money in some safe place, right? There's obviously more going on with a meme coin. And that's the 2 C's for me: creativity and community. But when the whole community is just like, let's pump a bunch of hype into this for a month so I can exit, I don't really think that's much of a community. Not to brag, but if there's one thing I do like bragging about, it's my community. We're not huge. There's not a million of us. There's 3 people listening. But the dudes are dedicated. And I think that there's a pretty clear understanding between me and my community. I think they know me. I think they understand me. I think they understand my perspective on things. And it helps that I never shut up. I'm always yapping. So they better understand. But, it's a very patient community. It's a very dedicated community. And let me tell you this. You do not have to own one single Grelf token to be in the Grelf community. And I mean that. What matters more to me is seeing somebody active, engaged, and talking about Grelf. I don't care how much Grelf you hold. I don't. My value system for my community is just, who's stoked to be here, who's been here a while, who's chill, who's been dedicated, right? Just you don't have to post all the time even. Just be around, be interested. That's how I value community members, and the people in here are good too, These are dedicated folks. I don't care how much Grelf you have. I don't look into it. I'm not one of those people that tracks my community, how much they have. Oh, they dumped today, or they sold on me. I don't do that. I don't have the time or the patience. I'm a little too busy. Sorry. I don't, love you. I don't love you that much to like eagle eye you. And even if I did, what am I going to do about it? You bought a token, you sell a token if you feel like it. What am I going to do about it? Be mad? So it doesn't really make much sense or behoove me to focus on that. But I feel like the point of Grelf Mornings is to ramble. So maybe I shouldn't apologize for rambling. But I think I've made some points. Summary: Grelf's been doing a lot of stuff these past few weeks. Hopefully you've noticed how active I've been with the content. Hopefully. And hopefully you notice and see that, wow, he's like super active. Doesn't necessarily do much with the price. That's how it is, baby. When Grelf pumps, and it will pump, it eventually will. It's just how it works. If I keep doing this, eventually it'll pump. It will probably not have anything to do with a big announcement. It'll probably not have anything to do with me interviewing the president of Hadara. It'll probably not have anything to do with me being on, listed on Bonzo. It'll probably just be random. It'll probably strike like a lightning bolt, and everybody will then make up justifications for why it happened. And those justifications will all be wrong. But, it's a slow journey of being active, looking at things from a different perspective, trying to be creative, trying to inject some new life in a meme coin that's over 2 years old. Doge didn't really start exploding for 6 years. So we've got time, baby. The concept of people saying a meme coin has to succeed by a certain amount of time or it'll never succeed is completely wrong. We're in a very nascent niche market. We're in a niche of an esoteric niche. So I don't put a strict timetable on, parabolic success of my project. I just keep going at it because I love it. I love it. Love working on it. Love the challenge. Love the creative expression. And eventually, everything will turn out cool. Because it just, effort plus time, it just will. It just will. I'm not worried, not concerned. If you are super concerned, you'll never make it to the amount of time that I've been active. If you're worried about every pump and dump, every rise and fall of the market, if you're worried about that, you'll never make it. You'll freak yourself out. So I'm pretty chill. So summary, done a lot of stuff, more stuff coming. Big announcement by the end of this month. If you've been paying attention at all, you'll know what it is. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. And hopefully, I don't know if it'll be ready by next month, but hopefully we'll have something really cool for you in April. If not April, probably May. Unless I'm lazy, there's always delays. But that is to say that there's more stuff coming. It's not going to be just one thing. Like there's always stuff I'm cooking, there's always stuff on the burner, the back burner, the front burner, the side burner, the upper left burner. I'm always working for you guys because I want this to continue until I'm old and gray. Well, I kind of am already old and gray, but maybe until like one of my arms turns into a skeleton arm. Does that happen after a certain point? One of your arms turns into a skeleton arm? I've looked the same for a while, so I'm not really sure how conventional aging works for the humans. And I'm the only Grelf I've ever known, so I'm not really sure how it works for Grelfs either. But I feel like after a certain point, I'm going to get a 6 skeleton arm. And that's this Grelf morning. Let's end it with a simultaneous slurp for the folks that have joined us. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the simultaneous slurp, basically it goes like this. I count down, 3, 2, 1, go. And then we all take a slurp of our favorite beverage, whatever's nearest to you, whether it be pond water, soap scum, or root sap. Take a big old swig of it at the same time I do. Doesn't matter if you're listening live or listening later. It's still relevant. And the hope is, besides it being a communal experience, the hope is, with the simultaneous slurp, is to call the Chinese whales to come slurp H-bar and lift us all up as a community. So I would invite you all right now to grab your favorite beverage, be it caffeinated or otherwise. I've got with me today some acorn coffee, which is very tasty for me. And I'm going to count down, 3, 2, 1, go, and we're all going to slurp simultaneously. Are you ready? Do you have your beverage? Yes? Good. And we're going to be slurping in a 3, a 2, a 1, go. That's a good one. Oh, was as good for you as it was for me, because that was a sanctimonious simultaneous slurp. Goodness gracious. Well, thank you all for joining me. Will I do this again? I don't know, but I had fun. And heck, see you around the Hashcraft. Thanks for coming. This is normally where somebody would put some like ending music. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna make it on my own. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. It's Grelf in the morning. It's Grelf in the morning. It's Grelf in the morning. That was Grelf in the morning. I hope you listened. I hope you listened. If you didn't listen, then I guess you're not hearing me saying that I hope you listen. It's Grelf in the morning.